Hey, what's up guys? This is Matt with Comax Gaming and welcome to another SourceMod. This is not a tutorial, well kind of, it's more like a tip video because this is something I should have covered before but for some reason I didn't. So yeah, what I'm actually gonna show you guys is which IDE, if we can call it an IDE, is better for you to code in, right? Because you can either use Notepad++ or Pond Studio. So if you're using Notepad++, which is the easiest one to use because, well, I don't know, it's easier to download, I guess. You might want to have the syntax highlighter and the auto completion function, since it saves up a lot of time. You know, like I have like this, that it highlights basically everything, and you can select what language you want. You can either use C++ if you really wanted to, or C, since this is based on C and C++. So yeah, but if you really want to use the one that I think a user made, I don't know, yeah, it's a member, you can definitely use this one if you really wanted to. So you can have this, and let me close the downloads. So yeah, it's very easy to download. You go to this link right here. I'm using hide my ass because I'm banned from the whole SourceMod shit website, so yeah, I have to use a proxy to get on, and this is the link. I'll probably leave it in the description, but you can find it easily by typing Notepad++ highlighting, I guess, and then allied modders. That's the link. But yeah, Google always has the answer, at least for most stuff. It does. But yeah, this works. This is what I'm using right now, and I'm gonna show you how to install it once you get it. So when you download the file, which is this one, go down here. Do not get this one. If you really wanted to get this one, since it has more, I don't know what the hell is this for. Let me see. This is oh, this is syntax aligning. I don't know. This is, I think it's kind of stupid. But if you want to get this one, I don't know, get this one. But whatever. I got this one, and when you get it, you can have this file with two files. Oh, wait a second, guys. Okay, sorry. I just got a message. So yeah, you're gonna get three files. If you're too lazy to read the README file, this is why I made this tutorial, basically. So first of all, you want to go to C, users, your username here, which mine is this one, then updata, and if you can't see updata, then you probably want to go here, organize, I guess it would say in English, on folders and search options, I guess. Then you go to the second tab and you click on show files, folders and hidden units or devices, I guess, I don't know. So you want to click that one, click apply, and yeah, then you are gonna be able to see the app data file or folder because it's hidden by default. And then you want to go to roaming and then Notepad++, and once you're in this folder, you're gonna see this file right here. You can make a backup if you want, just in case, but if you really wanna overwrite it with this one, you can simply do that by dragging and put it over there. Now, where is it? Here it is. I had to change something from here because if you leave it by default, it's gonna be like huge. The text is gonna be like huge, and I really didn't like it because it was just annoying. So I went here and I found where it was, which I don't know where it is right now. But wait a minute. FG background. Okay, this is the color, like the background color, and this is the font color, and this is the style ID, and this is the name. I don't know where the hell the size is right now. Should be somewhere. Oh, I think it's in the other full file. Let me check. Wait a minute. SourceMod. Ooh, what the heck? Okay, maybe not. Okay, so oh yeah, font size. Here we go. Font size. You're gonna be prompted with this, which is the font size, and then you wanna change to this one. Maybe this is the one that was updated. Maybe he updated the font size because it was way too big, and yeah, probably that. Actually, let me check. I'm gonna pause the video for a second. So yeah, as you can see, this is pretty much like the way it comes. I don't know if you can change it here. Check SourceMod. You should define this user. Okay, no, maybe not. Yeah, whatever. It's not shown here. Oh, assembly. What the? But yeah. So to change it, you just open this file. Here you should define, and you just delete the value here. Like remove it like that, and it's gonna work. And you have to reopen Notepad++ to actually work. Yeah, that's how you fix the size problem, I guess we can call it. Then for the other file that comes with this pack, I guess, is the SourceMod.xml, which is the one that is gonna basically contain the auto completion. That one is located at C program files. If you have a 64-bit operating system installed, it's gonna be program files 86, Notepad++, plugins, and APIs. And here you wanna drag this shit and put it there, and it's gonna work. Of course, you gotta restart the program, so changes apply, whatever. And another thing you wanna do is go to config. So let me drag this a bit up. Okay, there we go. Config, preferences, and then you want to go where it says security, copies, and auto completion, I guess. And here what we want to do is you can enable the backup. I don't know. I don't think it even works. I don't even use that, to be honest. And here's auto completion. You want to click this one, complete function, and you want to click this one as well. Right? I don't know what the hell this does, but yeah, I think it's gonna change whether if you want the auto completion to show when you press the first one, or the second character, or the third character, and so on until 9, I guess. But yeah, you want to have complete function, this one checked and this one checked. Then you want to restart Notepad++, and when you open in .sp file, it's gonna automatically load the SourceMod defined language. But if not, then you wanna come here in the language tab and click SourceMod, and that's gonna change it. As you can see, it looks like shit because this is not SourceMod, it's XML, and I just fucked it up. There we go. So wait a minute, and as you can see, it looks nice again, kind of, I guess. But yeah, you can mess around with this. You can change the color and stuff. So yeah. Another cool thing you can do is actually download another program, which is called Pawn Studio. Now you can Google for this one. It's the first link. So yeah, it's SourceForge. Just click download. It's gonna download its zip file, and basically when you unzip it, you're gonna get this file right here. When you double click it, you're gonna have something like this. We're gonna actually drag and drop the tutorial for a second. Copy. Oh, not compile. Where was it? Oh, and drag and drop over it. Hopefully, we'll open the file. And yeah, I did. So let me put this here somehow. I think here is gonna work. There we go. The toolbar is actually pretty useless, so I close it. But then, why I like this one? Well, I like it because you have the code explorer right here. Like, you have all the consts, gload, as you can see, it tells you what type it is, the value, where it is located. If you double click, it's gonna go there. You can also change the value here. For example, if you're down here and oh my god, where the hell is it? You click here and you type true, or whatever you want to make it, and for example true, and it's gonna say modified, and if you go up here it's gonna say true, and if you change it to false again it's gonna say false, which is amazing. It is something that you cannot do with Notepad++, but yeah, it's pretty useful. I like it. You have a lot of stuff on static definitions, but there's a trick with this one. If you actually, well, it's gonna work for me, but if you type public on client disconnect, as you can see I have it here. One bad thing, it's not gonna show you what the hell the function does. It's just gonna show you the parameters. So it's assuming you know what this does. If you don't know, then you should go to the API or use both, I guess. I don't know. But the cool thing about this one is, as you can see, we created a custom function here, right? And if we go here to functions and public, you're gonna find a boolean which is called spawn entity. So you can see it's here, right? Now if you type public spawn entity or just spawn entity, it's gonna show up like that, and it's gonna prompt you with the parameter list, so you can type it in directly. Now this is something that Notepad++ doesn't do. So this is like more like an IDE, because it can detect variables, methods, the functions, it includes everything. And the tricky part I was talking about is that, you know how you include SourceMod and I show you how it says on client disconnect? Well, you have to actually either put all the files from this folder in the scripting folder, or you can copy the include folder and paste it here. So every file in the include folder is actually accessible by this program. Otherwise, it won't load any default function that comes in SourceMod or SDK tools or anything like that. But the cool thing about this, if actually you include SDK hooks, for example, if you actually use that SDK hooks, whoa, what the heck? SDK hooks, well, I really don't think you have to include it, but whatever. And you do SDK call or SDK hook, and you get everything as well. So yeah, it's very nice. And as always, you have all this stuff here, so if you want to find something, you're just going to want to go here and whatever. You have every include file here, and the best thing is that you have a profile and you have a file name. Now to compile, it's kind of a fucking issue, because you go to preferences, you go to compilers, and I don't know how to change this. It should be SourceMod and somehow change this to make it work. I don't know how, but it has MySQL, Archon, and FTP, which is kind of nice, I guess. And in general, you can change all this stuff. Now, funny thing is that if you press cancel, well, usually crashes for me. Didn't this time for some reason, I don't know why, but it's gonna say an 100 exception set. So yeah. But I don't know which one is better for you guys. Now again, this one is called Pawn Studio. You can Google it. It's the first link usually. And the other one, oh my god. And remember, you gotta put the include folder from your scripting folder inside the programs folder. I put this one here. It doesn't come with this file. Don't forget if you don't have it. Just because I thought it would compile if I put the file there, but it didn't. Some people were suggesting that I should put the SP compiler in the folder, but it doesn't work. So I don't know. So yeah, next week we're actually gonna do code again. I'm not gonna use Pawn Studio, I guess. I'm gonna stick with this one because I usually use a lot of referencing here. For example, I want to know what every function does if I type it. So yeah, you can choose either one. It works. It's nice. It's up to you, actually. So yeah, next week we're actually gonna do something like, I don't know. I think we're gonna cover .ini files. Well, plain text files. That's what it's called. And then the other week I'm going to show you key values, but not the normal key values. I'm going to show you another way of loading key values, removing key values, which is way faster, easier, and less complicated. So yeah, hopefully it will be the next week or the other, because I don't know if I'm going to be busy this week. I have a lot of stuff to do, guys. So yeah, please rate the video up, please, if you like it. And also, I want to make some sort of gaming channel, because I think that's pretty cool. But the problem is, YouTube will most likely remove my videos because of the copyright issues and shit. So probably not gonna happen. If so, I'm gonna make a series called Raging with Matt, because I play Battlefield and I rage a lot with that game. So I think it's gonna be fun. So yeah, read it up, leave a comment if you want to leave anything. And about the source code of last week's source code, remember, you have to ask for it. I'm not gonna publish it anymore because people are being like complete dicks, and that's not cool. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week.